Have you ever wondered how you can build your empire? Whether you're a solopreneur and it's just you right now, or maybe you've got one or two employees, you might be like, yes, I want to grow. How do I do that? Well, I'm excited to be joined today by Jason Avery, who is one of our speakers at the More Money, More Time, More Fun Summit happening on December 9th. Jason, super excited to have you here with us today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to the summit.
Yeah, so we're of course we're going to have tons of fun. And I wanted Jason to be a part of the summit because when it comes to building your empire, he really has. I talk to a lot of people that have a business and it's just like, yep, it's me, that's it, done. And that's where the vision stops. That's where the dream ends. It's like, no. Let's look at how we do more. And not only has Jason grown one business, he has the owner of Avery Construction, which when did you start that, Jason?
That was back in 2011.
Oh, wow. That's been 11 years now. Wow. All right. And it was just you and a couple guys when we first met.
Yeah, there was about 3 guys doing labor. My bookkeeper only worked 1 day a week. That's all it took to count the numbers. The numbers weren't that big.
And how many employees? Tell me a little bit about Avery Construction today, 11 years later.
Today, there's about 50 people representing us on the average day. About a dozen of those people represent the administrative circle of the business, but there's people that go out and sell projects and design them. There's people who go out and get those jobs permitted. There's people who manage the people who are then performing the service, the work, and there's people that account for it. There's people doing marketing. There's people that are doing the team building, out there recruiting, all the time. So I've created, an organic thing that lives and breathes on its own now. And it's all about positioning yourself to work on the business instead of in the business.
And by doing that and having others do the work and you working on the business, it's giving you the opportunity to start not one, not two, but 3 other businesses. I'm used to saying 2 other businesses, but there's a third.
Tiffanie, we're actually working on 4 and 5 as we speak as well. And so, there's a custom cabinet factory now, which I have 2 partners in, and I've got 5 more employees, and one being the shop manager running the day-to-day affairs of that business with a staff to operate with. I have a consulting company. I'm coaching, training other contractors and tradespeople how to, perform, how to actually make money, keeping people happy, get referrals along the way, kind of making their life a little easier. It's all about what you're teaching at the summit, more fun, while you're making money and saving some time. And then we've now started a holdings company and bought our first piece of commercial real estate. And that's in the process of renovation currently. And that place will then become a rental, which will rent to the 5th new business, which will be my wife. And it'll be some massage therapy and other holistic wellness service offerings.
Awesome. So you are building that empire, continuing to expand even as we speak. Now, what will the audience get from your presentation? Can you give us, you don't have to give us, the Cliff Notes version of it either. Maybe just a sneak preview or a teaser of what we will get from you during the second session of our More Money, More Time, More Fun Summit.
So, we'll have a limited amount of time. So we'll make sure we focus on the most important things that people will be able to take away from the summit. And so that's going to be, how are we going to build our team and affording it? How are we going to afford to build that team? And we feel like we're giving away all our money. And so I'm going to try and help you be comfortable letting go a little bit. And so that you can then start putting the pieces in place. And so who are the pieces? We got to figure out who we're looking for, identify those people. We got to, talk a little bit about how to interview, how to make a quick hiring, potentially have to make a quick firing. And we're going to talk about how to incentivize and motivate and properly train people that we have there, because turnover is super duper expensive. We can't afford that. And it's not productive, and it's inefficient. So, when you wrap up all the costs that come along with, having to start over again all the time, we really want to create a good strategy for finding the right people to build the framework of our team, the infrastructure of our business, and understand how we're going to afford to keep them around. And when you get the right people, those people are going to pay their own way. They're going to write their own checks. So we got to create the opportunity for them, and then turn them loose and support them. And so we're going to highlight a few of those things, a few of the key tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way that have made us successful at building our own team.
All right, Jason, I'm super excited to have you with us. I am putting onto the screen here. This is the link. You can go to bit.ly/JasonMSummit22. That will get you a ticket for the summit. We've got 3 different levels, and today is the day to get it because the prices go up tomorrow. Jason, not to put you on the spot, however, I'm wondering if you have one tip that you're not going to share. So this is outside of the summit. One tip you can share with the viewing audience on how they can build their empire, just to hold them over until we get to the summit next week.
Well, my first tip is, and I hate to say it this way, but I don't want to use the word greed, but don't be greedy, and make sure you put the employee first. Make sure that, you consider that if you were the person that had to do that job, because there's probably a time when you were the person doing that job, that you would have wanted to do that job, that job was set up and framed out in a way that it wasn't miserable, that it felt, like it was rewarding. And so make sure you put yourself in the shoes of the employee and set them up for success. If you were going to do it, this is how you would do it. This is how you would make that role be a successful role. And when you start to embody and embrace that and develop that sort of a culture, and that's truly what's going to help you build that team.
I love the idea of, you've got to start and take care of the employees. They're going to be the ones that are out there representing you. So thank you so very much, Jason, for your time today. Thanks, y'all, for watching. Do be sure to go to the link that is there on the screen so you can join us for more money, more time, and more fun. Now it's time for more fun. Probably, Jason, you and I need to go have some more fun. So happy